So what's up with the crowd strike? Outage. You know, the one that happened Friday. You know, just a few short days ago, airplanes were grounded. They all had to come out of the sky. Blue screens were seen all over. There was a big kerfuffle that happened there. I'm just wondering, was it a mistake? Some just, IT guy having a bad day, or was it intentional? That's what I want to know, and maybe we'll find out why. Anyhow, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. It's not fact. It's my psychic download, snarky opinions, and yeah. We're going to look into that. And if you haven't yet, join me in the Moth Manor. You get access to all the videos ad-free in there. Or you can join me on YouTube, other levels of benefits coming. I'm going to use the 80s Major Arcana Oracle for the first spread to see what's the general feel on what's going on here. With the big old outage. Made communication difficult. Oh, and so much more. Alrighty, let's see what we're going to find out here today. Center of the situation. The moon? No, with Betty Davis eyes. Song captures the essence of mystery and allure. I don't know how much allure there is with this, but all right. So we're going to have the center of the situation is the moon. Past struggle. The Empress. Like a virgin. Madonna's song captures the essence of new beginnings and self-worth. Now that's interesting. And then we have, moving forward, the Emperor. Wow. This is like this is another one bites the dust. Fitting, a song about power and dominance, fitting for the authoritative emperor. You know how interesting that is? We go from the Empress to the Emperor. It's almost like a power switch happened. Huh. All right, let's continue on. Overriding concern. Endless love. I know, I apologize. Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. The essence of the Lover's card we have here at the overriding concern. Underneath it all, the Tower. Dude, no doubt. The Tower. The crumbling of old structures. Oh my. Fear. Justice. Just beat it. Michael Jackson. A song about standing up for what's right and seeking justice. Now, one way or the other, this is like we got the two teams are playing. We have the good guys and we have the bad guys playing this team game here. And the good guys, it seems to be in an advantaged position here now, whether or not they caused this or something, because this is not getting accident like, oops, first day at the job, I would have gotten a full card. I haven't gotten that for center of the situation. Got the moon. It's secret. We're going from the Empress to the Emperor. We're changing like power of teams here. There's a switcheroo that has gone on. Obsession. Wheel of Fortune, turning things around again. Karma Chameleon. Song captures the essence of change and transformation. So what was happening on Friday was just a big thing of muy importante. I think probably more important than we know at this point. Desires are driving ambition. The Hierophant. Ooh, living on a prayer. This song's about faith and holding on to beliefs, much like the Hierophant, who represents tradition and religious beliefs. And the Gov. The government. Everybody's favorite. And lastly, the main obstacle around this was the Chariot. You cannot move forward, do not pass go, do not collect $200 with the Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Willpower and overcoming obstacles, much like the Chariot. So, what the 80s Oracle has taught us, let's get out our handy-dandy quartz wand. You want a wand like this? I got them in my shop at AlyciaWicker.com. You want a mat like this? I got one. You can find the link under the video description below. All right. I think this is an intentional thing, and I'm not quite sure. We'll have to dig in more to the nitty-gritty here, because this is like powers being taken away, okay? And there's justice coming to no bueno people. Totally. I'm going to pull out... No, I'm not taking you, Jumpy McJumperson. There's definitely like last gasp energy I'm getting here from Eyes Wide Shut, No Bueno, Bad Guys, whatever you want to call them, the Deep State. You know, that group name that starts with an I, but then it'll put like this whole like disclaimer underneath my video. Because, you know, everything's a conspiracy theory until it ain't. All right, what else more can we know about who's doing what? Who's cheating who? Who's being true? What is that country song? If you know it, tell me in the comments. I'm sure it'll come to me after this video. There's the Two of Cups, much like the Lovers. This is like we're working together and we're doing some witchy shit with the Queen of Wands, for sure. We have the Empress here in the past. The Page of Swords, there's a lot of gossip innuendo going on. And what's happening? What happened? Four of Swords, putting a nail in their damn coffin. Good. Put the nail in their coffin. We have, there's the Emperor on the Emperor. This is like brass balls energy. I got big balls. He's got big balls. Yeah. And then the Six of Wands, victory. Now here I was thinking, maybe it's the bad guys trying to cover up all their stuff. Maybe it is. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a success as they had hoped. Because this is saying good guys have whatever you were trying to cover up for sure. Over here in terms of what's going on ahead, this was quick. Five of Cups. Didn't go good for the bad guys. I think whatever they were thinking happened. You know what's interesting? I just saw, it was like, I don't know if this happens. I'm just a chick sitting in my mausoleum up here, and I don't code. I don't do anything. But what I saw, I don't know. It was like, you see one scene where there's like the hacker, and then you see the other scene, there's a hacker, like, almost like if you had someone doing war, like someone shot a cannon, another one shot a cannon or something kind of thing, but this is keyboard war. I don't know if that actually happens like in Hacker Town. I don't know what they do. Underneath it all, King of Swords. That's going to come back to bite them in the ass. And the High Priestess. Oh my. With the Tower, of course. This is going to get even better. This is going to be... this is going to be interesting because this shows up like there's going to be like documentation, things that we'll be able to see, things that were perhaps trying to be hidden, not hidden. There's a fear, a fear of justice. We're trying to get out of... This is like I'm trying to cover up my crap, but I can't in time. And there's the Fool. I'm trying to cover up my crap, but I can't in time. Okay. Okay, then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Obsession, with the Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This was like a last-minute thing. This was not planned. If you hear the noises, apparently my cats are running back and forth in the hall. Like, I don't know. They're on some type of cat crack. This is interesting. Something changed from Thursday to Friday. Thursday, things didn't go well, or maybe before, maybe, I don't know what day it was when they did the attempt on Trump, but apparently this is what I'm getting. Like, that seemed like a significant event that might be impacted here. That didn't go through as they had hoped, and so now it's like, we got to clean up the place. Whatever they got on the computer things. We have to clean it up post-haste. We don't have time to wait. We got the Hierophant with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and a Two of Swords. So it's like almost like this was last minute. Okay, go time. We have to do this. But they're both in there at the same time. Good guys, bad guys are both in there at the same time. Like, it's weird. I don't know how that works. Main obstacle. Eight of Cups and Judgment. Okay. So they're trying to avoid getting caught. That's what I'm getting. Bad guys are trying to avoid getting caught. Bad guys were like thinking, okay, well, things didn't go how we wanted the other day. Now it looks like our plans aren't going to continue that way. Now we got to like clean up our mess digitally, right? and get to work. Okay, let's get to work. Let's clean it up. And then within this cleanup, it didn't get as clean as they thought. Things were captured, caught, like additional things. This doesn't feel like we got good guys. Like, it's not like they're like, we got all the stuff. Like, this was not about getting all the stuff. This feels like we got a few more nuggets to add to our collection of stuff against bad guys. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is... Now, here's the full card, what we were talking about earlier. This is Santa Muerte Tarot, but this is the, like, mini deck. And that was in the fear position, because they were hoping we can just do, kind of like a... You know, they left a fart in the aisle at the grocery store, and then they moved to the next aisle thinking, nobody's going to smell that. They're not going to catch that. No, they did. They did. I don't know if that's ever happened to you in a store. It's happened to me. I'm just telling you, it's unpleasant to walk into that cloud. Just saying. All right, so it does look like this was people trying to cover tracks. They kind of like bumbled the whole thing up, though, for sure, right? It's like, oh, we can do this, no problemo. What is it that they're... What was their goal trying to cover their tracks in here? Like, we're going to use the True Crime and Conspiracy deck and the add-on deck. I've put them all together, but there's so many cards because it's big deck energy, as Anna from Fortune Cookies Tarot likes to say, that I have to split it up in 4 piles here. So that's how we're going to do it here, to see what other information we can get at, because I'm recording this July 21st, and I think we're going to be moving into a week of, oh my gosh, because it seems like the wheels are falling off the Satan train. I don't know. Would Satan be in a train? I don't know. Would he be in a cyber truck? I don't know. Could be. Let's see. What else can we know about what we're trying to cover up? What we think we're accomplishing. These no bueno characters. All right. We'll start with this one. Grandparent. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Oh, corn pop, fired. You know, there's all that talk about we got to get rid of corn pop. And then we're talking about, you know, what happened before the cyber drama. Power supply, now that's interesting. And the beach. I'm going to dig into those, because I seem to be interesting here. What else we got? Of course, the government, of course. Cleanup, yeah. Eyes wide shut, bad guys. Cleanup. Greed. Oh. This would be not saying that the government, the powers that be, the 3-letter agencies or any of that stuff, not saying that they use like a PayPal, but I'm just saying like wire transfer, money transfer, that kind of stuff. This seems to be cleaning up, trying to clean up last receipts, I guess, or tracks, or however it's, I don't know, of that stuff. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Okay. Related to business of Nino and Ninas, you know the deal if you've watched the news about people who like to exchange them for dinero, for the poor niños and niñas to be doing things not good. This is interesting because this is making me wonder if we're going to see a lot of people exit stage left, vote themselves off Earth, and go to kick it with pill bugs coming up here. Because I don't think they got cleaned up what they thought they got cleaned up. It feels like they're kind of dumb. Okay. We're trying to take this all apart so nobody can like connect the dots. That's what they're thinking here. Oh, we're bringing this up now. The central bank. I wonder if they're tied to it. I'd assume. Water supply. There's our water supply card that has been famous for I don't know how long we've been getting it. At least a year or two. We're trying to get this all cleaned up. This one I'm still not sure on. I have not been able to figure out what this card is about for a year, 2 years. I don't know. In relation to what's been going on. Rumors. Okay. What else? Okay. Oh, my. Private property. Okay. This is not an actual, serial K over here. It's not an actual serial K. However, you know how HRC, the hag, Rotten Clinton, you know how she and Bill seem to have a lot of people who end up voting themselves off the Earth plane to go kick it with pillbugs? You know how that, and they're always such weird little things that happen to them, They get an electrical cord around their neck and, seemingly you thought that they hung, but no, there was a shotgun found 3 feet away. Yeah, things, those ones that just don't add up. Might be having some of that going on too. If some people are not going to be voting themselves off planet Earth, we might help some people along. Our good friends in our little community that we have. Some people are getting voted off the island over this because this is like last drugs. I'm trying to clean up. There's information. There's money tracks. There's traces of people finding extra things. Like, I'm wondering if, because the shot that was fired, this here, okay, we have the shot that was fired. This, I'm not sure yet, the beach. We'll get to that in a minute. But we have, okay, so this happened before. This didn't go as they had wanted because Trump's walking among us, right? We have the problem here with Corn Pop, and he's a dot connector too to what this, I don't know, called money laundering, terrible business practices or exploits. This is almost kind of like their other tentacle tying them to this. I think that's another reason why they want Corn Pop out. They don't want him in there. He's connector. It doesn't really matter though, because the stuff's like already been discovered. So that's what's interesting here. Like they thought they were like, so like, dude, we're like next level criminals. Like, no, you got caught. Let's take this over here. I want to get into what's up with the beach. See if we can find out what's up with this. Let's see this. We don't need these now. All right. These are the tokens I use. You can find out at AlyciaWicker.com. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see a thing that says deck recommendations, a link. Click it, and you'll find the link to go get these tokens at the Etsy shop of the person that makes them. I love these tokens. You guys love these tokens because they're cool. Okay, there's a strategy. 25, wake up and smell the coffee. There's a prickly situation. And Cupid. Okay. This is not beach. This is more like, guess we'll say like storming the beaches at Normandy. They, bad guys, were not expecting this was going to come in. This is like one of these things where they thought they were doing something. So what we're seeing is like, oh my gosh, well, planes can't fly and people can't get operations, and like perhaps we should go back to having paper copies of everything. Hello, sorry. And everything's just jacked up. I can't do this. I can't transact. I can't whatever. We're seeing that. That's kind of tying into this a little bit here, but we're also seeing like while they're trying to cover up their stuff, this was not just about them trying to cover up their stuff and making havoc in that meantime, right? This is intentional. So it's not like someone just like, ooh, I accidentally put a slash instead of a dash. No, someone put in something and it was intended to like clean up everybody's evidence. Like if you said, hey, Frank, do you have that video we shot of our wild time at wherever? I need you to delete it. Okay. You can't trust Frank to delete nothing. They had to make a way so Frank and every other little ding dong is not connected. That's this last minute thing. Like, we're breaking up with the dismemberment thing. We're getting rid of all the stuff. However, they did not realize, like, once they were going to do it, I don't know where that picture is. Once they were going to do it, there was somebody on the other side watching them do it. And so they caught them. So there's that. All right. So this was like a strategy card, like a tactic of war. Water supply. Eyes are watching. Acorn. There's the money. And the gears. And predators swimming in the water. Is this like moving niñas and niños through waterways? Which it could be, because you remember, maybe you don't if you're new here. Way back when was it Evergrande, whatever the thing was that got stuck, you know, ran aground the cargo container and things. And I was getting that reading. There was some youngins, littles, that got rescued out of that thing. But there seems to be a lot of things in the water. The water brings their supply. The water brings their supply of people and littles. They're the unseen danger, the predator in the water. Watch the water. Watch. This is the gears. This is how it works. This is how international trade or whatever. You're doing stuff out in the water. It's like not really governed by anyone, really. I mean, I guess it probably is somewhere. I assume government tentacles touch everything on the planet. But in general, I don't think it's like as regulated. And this is where the money's exchanged. This is where you can get them. Oh my gosh. That's only taken 2 years to figure out. All right, central bank. Book. Pencil. At the beach, they are involved in this too. They are involved in this. This is not just Delta Airlines and the hospital's software and, okay. Ironing out details. There's that Cupid. Partners again. They're partners with them. This is a part of connecting the dots with them as well. Interesting. This could be the Federal Reserve. This could be the big central banks all over the world. This is connecting with all of it. This terrible trade. And them ironing out details. Maybe it's helping to move funds. I don't know, but... Oh my gosh. This is... Oh gosh. Okay, I can't anymore. I can't with these people. All right. Let's see if we can find out. Let's do a... This is a pulp tarot. Let's do a last spread. Like, what's going to be going on next? You know, they had this outage. I don't know if everybody's computer's back online. I mean, I didn't have an issue, but I also don't have a Microsoft machine or whatever. What's going to be next after this? Looking into the future. Oh, there's another strategy card. Things are already being played out, or traps are being set, or bait is being set already. There's some other, like, do you want to take this one, or do you want to take this one, or you want to take this one? Like, there's bait being set all over town. There's another, I don't know what it is, but the Eyes Wide Shut gang, bad guys, they've got another money-making operation that they're going to be exposed on as well here. Oh, that's going to put a lot of, this is, whatever this is, this other money-making operation, but it's like not legit. Whatever this is going to put them out there and have them seen in a totally different perspective where people are just like, oh, what? That's it, no mas. This might be, this might ruin Party of the D's. There's that Empress card. That's them. That's them. Now, this is interesting because now I'm going to connect this Empress card with the Eyes Wide Shut gang now, forevermore, which is kind of like when we went through, we were doing, last week we did the True Crime Tarot class. You can get the recording on my website if you want to join in. There's cheat sheets, tarot spreads, all that kind of stuff. But it was an interesting thing when we were talking about certain cards, you just start to connect for certain activities and things, and you'd see like a common theme. And since that's come up twice, different decks, Empress, that's going to be an Eyes Wide Shut card, much like El Diablo is. Okay, so the external influence, we have the Hopes as Eyes Wide Shut and their government operations and how they're all entangled with each other. They want to continue to work together because there's a strategy playing out to get them. Now they're over here thinking they're playing like I said, like two hackers against each other or two chess players against each other. They're both over here doing a strategy. So now it's just about which move. Which way does the Eyes Wide Shut go? Which avenue is their next one they're going to try to pull a stunt on, and thinking they're trying to get something, cover up another one of their money-making schemes. It doesn't really matter, though. It's kind of weird. They're not in control, which I've been getting that for a long time. They're not in control. They don't have the power, the funds, or whatever to do any big extra things to further their cause. Like, there's no way they're in a position where they cannot regain power. Not this step. And they're looking, and it's like after whatever happened on Friday, now they're like, damn it. Like, now we're really screwed. And because this is the challenge. They don't have any power. Don't have enough power. There's a strategy running. So there's multiple things that they're looking to do, their next step, but it's not going to work out well for them, and it's going to expose them here, and people are going to see them. It's like their final nail in their coffin that they hammered in themselves. Go ahead. Hammer it in. Anyhow, if you'd like to come join me in the Moon Moth Banner, please do, AlyciaWicker.com, or you can join us here on YouTube, get access to early access to readings. And until next time, stay away from Eyes Wide Shut. Adios.